And we're back. Hello again. Hopefully this one's a little more interesting than the last one, where we just kind of rolled through the game as a DJ. We will see. We will see. One moment. Let's see what cores we get offered. Companion core again and Luck core. We're gonna go with Luck core on this one. I haven't played it in a while and it's got some interesting builds. I'm gonna go with Gold Skill and Hope. Well, I'm gonna take Defense Grid. This might just be another Force Field build, we'll see. There's pretty much no reason to ever upgrade the core itself. We'll take some early... No. We'll take some early scaling though. I'm gonna go for the Viper. Yeah, this might turn into another Force Field build, in which case you will never see this recording. So if you're seeing this, it's not a Force Field build. Anyway, yeah, all these, all your attack cores beat the Viper for free. Pretty free fight. I think Aiden also solos it if you get him in your first shop, which is pretty funny. Fang is excellent. Mediums. There are some strong medium items, but I don't know if they're better than my current setup, so we're just gonna take money, weirdly. Usually the medium shop's amazing for Dooley. I'm just gonna take some regen, because I'm quite happy with our day one setup here. It's probably about as good as I can get with our current skill. We could get completely rolled here. Sometimes pigs will start with like an enchanted item, but this one started with income, so he's probably pretty bad. Yep. I think we win here. In fact, I'm pretty certain we win here. Income pigs aren't too scary, but skill and enchanted item pigs can be pretty horrifying because you can end up with like obsidian matchboxes or not quick mission, final spark matchboxes, etc., which just completely destroy you day one. Easy peasy. So I'm hoping for maybe like a cybersecurity build could be fun. Dinos, of course, always a good time. Lots of good stuff. Might try something as well. I've never duplicated Alpha Ray. It could be funny. It does get removed soon, but it's at least entertaining early game. I'm gonna take Immolating Spark, because if we can get a... Well, that's disappointing. Normally I'd want to go to this guy for the XP, but unfortunately we don't have any friends, toys, or food. Friend build could be okay. We'll check in here. How much I want here? Bell is okay. I don't have any haste though. I don't really want to refresh either. I think we just skip. I had a pretty good Bell, the core build recently, which is why I was tempted, but I don't think it's worth it. We're not going to upgrade here because I might get a duplicate Alpha Ray, which would be pretty funny. And I'm pretty sure this kills Scrapper anyway. He doesn't do too much. If you have any scaling. Which we do. As always, the main things we're looking for are Rust. Junkyard Club is also pretty good. Medkit is quite strong if you get an Aiden. Scrap is okay. There's not many great shield items on Dooley at the moment. Although we will be getting back duct tape, sorta, pretty soon. We get big duct tape. It's called Defense Matrix. So that'd be good for that. Junkyard Bot, also not bad for Aiden. Wow, okay. I was wrong. Incredible. Lost by 7. Well, this is cursed now. I should have upgraded. I greeted too hard.
No sale.
I don't have any shielding. Micro Dave. You can see Micro Dave. Let's take it. Okay, well. I guess we just buy out their shop, to be honest. This is why the medium shops are incredible on Dooley. Just because you can get really, really strong setups. Something like this. I think I'm going to do this as well. This Blast Doors is very strong. I'm running over more money just because I spent all of it there. We're definitely going to be behind in levels now. Because of my hubris at not upgrading the Alpha Ray. That's okay. It's all weapons, so we've got a pretty decent chance with our Blast Doors. know if the rocket launcher stacks. I think it does. Okay, it does. We're good. Kind of. Well, in any case, it does a lot of damage, so I'm not too worried. But what I mean by stack is if the burn from your item doesn't run out before it triggers again, you'll start stacking damage more and more. But I think just 5 times 3 is enough. Yeah, it's good enough even with no haste. So. No problem there. I don't know if Blaster's actually saved us, but it's a good item regardless. I was pretty pleased with it. Yeah, 600 shield is insane. I think it did save us, actually. Silver, we are going to go for health. Even though it's all my money, once again, 300 HP with an extra 150, especially when we lost a fight early, is kind of nuts. No money, so we'll just take the regen. The revenge. We'll just go for Scout Troop. Blast doors, pretty good against this guy. He's just a bunch of small weapons, so no problem there. A little sad we can't get rigged because we didn't get Youth right, but at the end of the world. We pretty much don't want anything from this guy. Uzi's pretty good. The skill can be okay for stuff like battery, maybe Comet Clock, but yeah, Uzi's probably the best pickup from him. Weak point detector, not a very good item, sadly. We just don't have much slow support. I guess it could be good with the upcoming pack if you can get like that slow bug going. I could see it, but for now, it's not great. Gunpowder, not bad. I'll hold on to it until we find something better. Drill, I don't think Drill's better than these two at the moment, so I'll just pop those in. Go for Bronze Tool. Pretty good chance. Nope. As I say, pretty good chance we get an upgrade for the drill, but we did not. Go to the shop. There is a drill upgrade. There's a reasonable chance we do a drill build. I'll grab it. We do. I probably shouldn't have because it uses all our money and I could get a good shop. We didn't, so my greed has paid off. I shouldn't have sold that. It's such a bad habit. Technically, I should be saving my my items to sell or when there's a shop where they get a bonus, but it's okay. Okay, what do we got? Jellyfish is a little scary because it goes through our blast doors, but the Langzhan is their main weapon. As long as they don't crit it, I think we should be okay. It's a really low chance. It could happen. But, I think we should... Okay, we're good. Because there's always a chance with Langzhan. They get us down to like 400 with the poison and then Langzhan one-shots, but now that we have a little bit of shield, we should be okay. So our damage output is pretty low at the moment. We might still lose this. Oh my gosh. Very close. Very close. I guess they do have a bunch of poison skills on that jellyfish, so it's pretty scary. So we're still behind on XP, so I definitely want to hunt for... So any small items I'd want? Metronome would be pretty big, so we are going to look in here. Normally I'd go for the middle one, but none of those help us here. I do like both of these. I think I do this.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Icicle isn't great at silver, but picking it up early means we're more likely to get an upgrade for it. Nothing great to upgrade, so we're just gonna get a skill. How many bronze tiers I want to get upgraded? Probably not. Because this, all it does is give like 15 damage. It's really not worth it. This doesn't, it's not great either. It's probably better than bronze skill though, to be honest. It's like +1 burn, which is horrible. We do kill Flame Juggler because we have Defense Grid and Blast Doors, so this guy's pretty much free. Although I do have Nitro, which is, I should have taken that off the board. It's definitely my bad. Because Nitro helps him keep his burn stacks a little higher, which could be scary, but the extra shield from Blast Doors should still make this pretty trivial. So our burn is stacking much more now. This might end up being a drill build. Should be interesting. Magma Core. I'm gonna hold on to this. Weirdly, it seems terrible, but weirdly it could be good. much later in the game, you can use it to kickstart your drill if you don't get any round start stuff. So we'll take crypto. I am rolling way too much here early, but I really want to get metronome for this. So we're rolling pretty aggressively there. Printing tools. Well, there is a tool. I would love to get whatever that thing's called. Thermal lance. That's what I'm thinking of. Actually, I'm just gonna take 4 gold. I was considering upgrading the crypto, but like upgraded crypto gives me at max 5 more gold. And so I'm just gonna take the guaranteed 4 instead of messing around with crypto forever. Okay, submersible. I kind of hate fighting submersible. It's so annoying. Submersible with duct tape, and they've also got a silencer. This probably kills us. Submersible's like, I don't know, nothing's crazy, man. Surprised more people don't run it. It's like old submarines because it's even faster. It's like 2.5 seconds. This definitely kills us. That is a crazy day 4 build. Old Crow's Nest day 4 with the Shadow Cloak, the Submersible. Got buffs for it. They had duct tape with some poison. That's a good build. Not much else to say. I will check in here. I mean, I could go for Crane. I don't have enough money for it, really. And Diamond Crane's really what you want. So.
When you're ready, I'm here for you.
We'll take Shatter. It provides some extra scaling with the Isochoric. Weapons. We want weapons? I need to catch up on XP. So we're going to go for the XP. Good. Got Foreman. This could be yet another Crane. Might end up being a Crane build. Could be fun. Crane with drill can be pretty strong if you can get the drill looping. To say they're a pretty easy fight. I definitely need to rework. Oh wow, it's one of the worst items in the game, the forklift. Everybody's favorite. If I kill this guy, I should take out Nitro, but otherwise I think I might. We're gonna go for this guy for the Shadow Cloak though. Even though I need to catch up on XP, I think Shadow Cloak's more worth going for. I mean, because Scoville's kind of scary. I don't actually know if I beat him, because this build is not amazing. It's okay, but it's not great. No, Scoville would have killed this. I'm just too slow. That's too slow. You again. Small items. Again, we want metronome. Uzi's not a bad pickup in general. There's our metro. So looks like we're probably going to be doing a drill build here. Could be worse. Don't mind drill too much. I'm going to do that for now. I want the rest of my setup to be. Probably we can take out blast doors at this point. I'm going to keep in the ISO like that. Maybe this sort of setup. We could take Magma Core, but at this point in the game, I don't think the extra like second on you is going to make a huge difference. We'll take a look in here. Coolant is actually an interesting pick. I'm going to take the coolant here. I'm going to put it over there. More freeze is always good, and we have shatter. This freeze also triggers drill, and then shatter will scale things, so I think that's reasonable. Luzin does pretty much nothing for me, so we're going to go and fix this. How do I feel about the build? I think it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. What's this guy got? It's like an aggro weapon build. This could kill us. He doesn't have any... It's got a few good freeze targets, actually, so I could see it. Yeah, I don't have any defenses anymore, but it's gonna be close in any case. Oh, we got him. Okay. It was pretty close, because this would have killed us if that went off, so. Good job. He had a pretty good aggro setup there. It's gonna fall off later in the game, but early on weapon core with just like a bunch of weapons is quite good. Do we want more health? I wouldn't mind more health, but there's some good items we need here, and we can use it to sell a bunch of our small stuff. Rid of all of those. We'll keep Uzi because it could be good with like fiber optics. I'm gonna reroll this because there's a few options that would be quite strong, and none of those are it, unfortunately. No skills we want to upgrade here.
Send me
We'll
your
check out
huge
Pixel.
items. Price
Sell my
8
forklift.
pieces of gold and give me that.
None of those help here. I mean, Omega is actually not terrible because I could use it to buff the burn on rocket launcher. I think we're okay for now. Upgraded Nitro is quite welcome. The burn doesn't matter, but it upgrades it to charge 1 for 2, which is quite a big difference. Okay, we'll just fight this guy. This guy's pretty much free. I don't know why. They really need to rework a lot of the enemies in the game, and I think they said they are in the next patch, which is quite nice. But tons of them have like really outdated builds that don't work with their items anymore, or they're just really easy. There we go. Yeah, the Shatter's working quite well with this like coolant Isochoric setup. It went all the way up to like, was that an extra 50 damage, which was pretty good. We do still need to catch up on XP, so I'm going to keep taking these. Thug is very good to get here. Because if we can get Bonk, which is probably one of the strongest skills in the game. We are lagging a bit. Hopefully it... There we go. There it is, Bonk. It's, enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 second. It's insane. Oh no, we're back to this again. It's cursed. It's cursed again. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause. Oh, yeah, well, I'll be back once we, you know, find out the results of this fight. And we're back. Apparently I got bonked, so I guess we're high rolling today. Lovely. So there's not really much I want to upgrade to silver usually in this setup. I should have... Why did I do that? Normally you want skills because you want to look for like hotspot and stuff, but I think in this case we'll upgrade Isochoric because we're relying on it quite a bit. And upgrading it is a huge difference, because it doubles the freeze duration, which is quite a lot.
For peace.
Don't need any of those. Blast Doors is good, but it is too late in the game for it, and we already have this kind of setup here, so.
That's good, I guess.
Vanessa, nothing too hard here.
You should know.
Good thing about Isochoric is if you can get it hasted, we don't have any haste right now, but if you can get it hasted or... Oh no, it's a 6-second item. I was going to say, you can just keep freezing it with this, but... We do have coolant at least, which will keep that frozen, which is nice. And it won't keep it frozen, but it'll delay it. It's actually pretty interesting. It's a diamond ice pick. Gains 20 damage and they got another... So it's every time it goes off, it gets another 37.
Want another
That's quite cool, actually. Fun, not intended, but that's an interesting build. I could see that being quite strong if we didn't have the coolant there, for sure. Large items. There's a few I could get here that would be good. None of those are it. So I could get Force Field because it goes with Defense Grid and then we just do the one shot. We already had one of those builds, so I'm going to think about it. Do we want Solar Fire? I'm going to take it. I think it's pretty good. Maybe we do something like that. We're losing coolant, which is pretty substantial, but Isochoric will be going faster now. We're going to check out Curio. Cooldown reduction would be nice. Crit is okay. Get a little more damage. I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna reroll him. We need the extra money for some better items. Paracarbon would be great. If we can get Poppy Field, that'd be amazing. Not from this guy, obviously, but just in general. A cloak would have been good for Power Drill. We kind of need like a little... We need something else to help it trigger itself. Does this feel better? Well, I guess it's hard to tell with the freeze. I was going to say, is this better than before? But who knows? Reaching the summit would be pretty good with our Ice Support. I wouldn't mind having that. Icicle is... It's extremely strong. Doesn't seem like it would be, but it's very good. Igloo? Not so much. Not so much. Not a good item. Almost a little bit of habit there. I'm getting better though, I promise. Okay, gold skills. Nothing we really want there. This one could be good if we get like a slow drill or metronome, but I'm gonna skip. Nope, nothing good. We'll take slow and steady. We don't have any slow right now, but there's a chance we could get it. Which should be quite strong. We're gonna go for skills. Because we really need... I mean, that's interesting, but Coolant Leak got nerfed so much. Like, it's only 3 times. It makes us 4 seconds. Eh. Nothing great. We don't have any shield items right now. Flashing Mechanic's actually interesting. Now that This stuff can crit. What am I saying? This stuff. Regen. You can crit with regen now after the latest update, so... I was gonna say, if we could get thermal lance instead of a rocket launcher, that would be excellent. Sadly not. But you can crit with regen, so stacking crit on your solar farm isn't actually that bad. It basically doubles the amount of regen you get from it. So we got a puffer fish build with a toxic lighter. That's interesting. I don't know about this setup, but like maybe. The jellyfish just doesn't go off that much. I don't know why you'd put it next to this. Oh, I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. And the ISO locking down one of their items is so good. This item used to be like completely insane. It was freeze an item with a cooldown of 4 seconds or less for up to 4 seconds. And it was a 4-second cooldown, so it was just a perma lockdown by itself. And if you hasted it, it was on 2. Very good item. Still pretty solid. Who can resist Pearl's dig site? The deadly chem snail. He's so deadly. Look at him. Life preserver. Nope. Nothing we want there. The radiant security camera. I don't know about that one. Oh, he's so deadly. Look at him. He's terrifying, that copperhead. Lemonade Stain's actually kind of interesting. Just because it's another way to gain health, but we just don't have a very good way to sell small items continuously. So I'm going to skip. Surely the next one will have something good. I mean, that's actually not bad. Tripwire. We could use tripwire with slow and steady. I can see getting something from this. I can see it.
That looks like the Cretaceous era.
So it would be something like that, I guess. We can't really crit with those.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
I'm gonna sell that. Anything we want from this guy?
Eyes of dignity.
No, there's not.
Your work
Yeah, tripwire with slow and steady. I could see it. Oh, and Wandering Shoal, if we get the thick hide, would be amazing here. Nothing too much to say. It looks like it's working reasonably well, especially if we face like a dually or somebody with faster items. This will be amazing. And honestly, slow is just always good. Slow and freeze are both like extremely strong. We have poison, but I'll hold on to it in case we get some. Silver tool, there's some good ones I could get. Holding torch is not one of them. Apparently it's getting buffed at some point, but it's not really something that interests me. So we're just gonna go to items. Rocket launcher upgrade for 8. It's so expensive. I can't really justify that. Soldering gun though, I can. Soldering gun, oh wait, it's diamond. I can't really buy it. I guess I could. Soldering gun is kind of just like better rocket launcher, sorta. It just needs extra help to activate. Although, with slow and steady, I think rocket launcher might still be better. So we'll hold off. Aiden. You like Aiden. He's my friend. It's my friend Aiden. Look at him. He's so cute. I don't think he fits in the build though, so we're gonna pass on Aiden for now. Small items. There's a couple I could get here. Don't want any of them. Thrusters. Do I want thrusters over coolant? That's a good question. So it's 9%, so it's about 10. So this would be like 4.5. This would be about 9. I think we stick with coolant. If I had pyrocarbon, I would do thrusters. Sorry. One second while I clear my throat. Okay, there we go. This guy's like a weapon. Oh, it's the egg dude. So we do have tripwire, which might mess him up pretty bad here. However, we do also have a turbo dinosaur, which could, yeah, it ate. Well, could be worse, I guess. No, it couldn't. Actually, that was one of the better ones. But I think we still win here with the power of tripwire. It's an interesting build. Don't love Dinosaur. I wish she was better because I love the dinos, but sadly they she did her extra +1 target requirement over Mamasaur is pretty brutal. Just take some extra health. I'm pretty behind on XP from my early mistake, let's say. Cybersecurity is good. I think it's a little late for a cybersecurity pivot though. Where is it? I think we'll stick with the drill build. I do like cybersecurity. I will take schematics and a refresh.
I want you to be happy.
Once again, 8 gold for the upgraded. It's just not worth it. Okay, so this is useless. We might get scammed here by the artist.
Things are so
Hopefully she gives me something good.
Let me
Medic
brighten
cannon.
them.
Okay, well that is quite good. So we have like an extremely lockdown heavy build. So we have a ton of slow from Tripwire, heavy power drill, and then our Isocork and coolant, which is quite good. Yeah, see it's almost looping now, and then whenever their items go off we get more slow, which is quite nice. It's not going as fast as it would go if I had a more diverse setup here, but it's quite good. Quite good. This bonk plus lockdown is pretty insane. It's got a pretty good shot. Are there any weapons I would want? Not really. I think we're largely okay, so I'm just gonna get a small non-weapon. Virus doesn't really do much for us. Then of course we go to this guy because getting more XP is quite strong.
Is risk
see what we get.
is more than a
A little over the minimum. We go to burn skills because I could get Grease Fire or Leftmost. Quick Ignition is pretty good. For like a faster start, but I think I gotta roll for there it is, Hotspot. Heat Shield also quite strong, but now we have like the drill is gonna basically loop itself, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a ton of lockdown from all of our other things. So mainly the main thing I would want now is something like Matchbox is 5, so we're good. I was gonna say if you didn't have anything to lock down with this, we're kind of screwed. We're good. We're good. There's a lot of burn on this, though. He might still kill us. But the drill lockdown might also save us. And we have coolant. Coolant actually is kind of going to come in clutch here. Which is actually hilarious. Praise be to coolant. Yeah, I think we would have died without coolant because the 120 burn on this would be enough to get through the shield, and once it's through the shield, it would just chew through our health. So, nice job, coolant. There's submersible. We're definitely not using that. I probably should have saved that again. It's just a bad habit. I don't like a bunch of junk in my stash. I don't like it. Okay, well, this is we could put it on Tripwire or we could put it on Metronome. I think Metronome's just better. Tripwire's funnier, but I think it's Metronome. That is a crazy good enchant pickup. Medium items. There's a couple I could get.
No sale. I want what's right for
No, we did not. Again, it's trying to get me to buy this. I don't want to do it.
That's okay.
Yeah, Pyrocarbon would still be good in this setup. We don't really need more slow. We're just going to go for Lord Arkin. I could scam out a quote-unquote perfect victory with the ring. Because if you sell this and you go back to 20 or more, then it technically is a perfect victory. I don't think it counts in your stats, but the end screen says it at least. Unwavering would be very good here. The rest of the stuff I don't care too much. Thrusters would be good too. Although I like our setup so far. So I don't know what I'd switch out. Probably Tripwire. Okay. I don't know if we need Tripwire with the looping power drill. I don't know what I'd replace. I need like one other item to replace that. So for now, we hold off. We hold off. Monster loot, always a good pick. This cooldown reduction's crazy, and it's one of the main ways to get it. I'm gonna put that on the drill, make it loop a little faster. Artisan Dunes is probably the better pick here. I don't love it. Burn, or I think the burn on this is actually gonna be pretty significant. So do we put in anything else? I think this is fine. This guy's got, I think, perfect. I didn't look that closely, which could be scary. Depends what he's got. It could be like a lighthouse. Okay, so it's a one weapon, deadly Langshan one shot, which probably kills us. Oh, it didn't. I don't think it crit. No, it must have crit. I don't know. Well, I guess we got him. No, we got his health. I think we get him on the second one. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think we need the tripwire. There, like that went really well, and I don't think the tripwire triggered like at all. So, 6. It did trigger 6 times. It's not bad. It's very replaceable. I think it's the most replaceable part of your build right now, for sure. Really wants me to go to medium
Take your
items.
time. I'm pretty laid back.
Well, pyrocarbon still. I would love pyrocarbon to replace the
Real
tripwire,
friendly guy.
because getting haste on these items over here would be extremely good. Do we want to? I'll do this so we have 1 extra room for the item from schematics. Didn't end up mattering. Pulleys. I mean, we don't use the core, so it's probably not worth having in. Don't hate it though. Any upgrades we want? Not really. Actually, upgraded Isocoric again might save me. I don't really need more skills at this point. Grease Fire would be good, but we're already looping, so I'm just gonna upgrade Isocoric. We'll kill the octopus. Mostly just because he has the most XP. It's possible I could use Hyper Focus. I'd have to swap out Rocket Launcher for like a soldering gun, Chris, and then Tripwire for thrusters and something else. But it could work, giving the drill the 2 letter reduction is quite strong. Yes, even without Tripwire going on, it's it doesn't lock down the whole board with slows. Maybe. I don't level from this, so this is fine to just take. Non-weapons. We're gonna go in here. Good skills. Are there any skills? There's a few that would be very strong to upgrade, so we'll take it. We didn't end up... Immolating Spark is actually a pretty solid one. We would level up from this, so I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. We're gonna sell these 3. Nothing. Retooled would be amazing, but I doubt we get it. It's quite rare. When you use an item with... So sadly, this does not work with Fiery Metronome, because it's when you use an item with Burn, we're not using the Metronome. First time you freeze haste 3 items. It's not bad. I think we can do better, though. I think we can do better. We couldn't. That's okay. We don't shield much, so it'd only be +9 damage. +7 damage, or friend. I guess we take the 9 damage. It's possible we could get more shielding from something else. Sadly, this is all aquatic. It's not like aquatic in text, so it's useless. No aquatic. Old and crippled. This is potentially the final fight, so... Okay, now here's an interesting one. So if we take Rivet Gun,
Belongs in a museum, but I guess you can keep it.
and we put it like this... So when you use the item to the right of this, charge the item to the left. So it lets us spam Isocoric a lot easier. I think this might be the way to go. Let's try it. I'm a little worried about taking out Coolant against Dooley. Because burn builds on Dooley are extremely common. But, okay, he does have some burn. What's our, Fiery DJ Robot. Okay. It's interesting. He's got a lot of lifesteal, but I think the freeze kind of ruins... Or not the freeze. The slow kind of ruins his life. The freeze as well. This is working pretty well. The lockdown's good. The slow, extremely strong. And there we go. So there was a drill build. Went pretty well. It was pretty different from my normal drill builds, to be honest. I like the slow setup, and then the freeze with Isocoric was quite fun. Bonk plus slows carried pretty hard that game. It was a fun one, though. There's some stats if anyone wants it. So he had like a late game DJ setup. He upgraded his DJ instead of like getting it from the store, so he only had silver nanos, which is pretty bad. Diamond Bell's pretty solid, but I think you need more than just DJ for that to work. Restorative Bell with Mortar is kind of interesting, though. The problem with Dooley when you're using like a bunch of lifesteal and restorative stuff is your health pool is just so low. Like if you could do this with shield, it would be crazy, but like people are gonna kill you before this item goes off, you know? And you're gonna be overhealing, but it's still capped at 5k, and then it goes all the way down before your next spell triggers. It's just something to consider when setting up your Ballista builds. Well, not Ballista, but Dooley in general. But yeah, Shielded Bell is really good. And there you go. My rank didn't change. I don't know how this stuff works. There's our golden victor. So you know what? I should open my old NFTs. Maybe we'll get something crazy. Got 12 of them. the 10 pool. What will we get? Probably nothing. It's nothing. I mean, I got a ticket. I like tickets are always welcome. 300 gems. Clearly, I'm in need of them. I'm so poor. Hilariously, I've opened like several thousand chests, and I still no legendary skins. I've got the boards. I got one of the albums. No chests or no skins. Weird. So nothing good. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a nice time and enjoyed seeing an interesting drill build, and I will see you all